Now then, it's a lovely day today, so I thought we'd see if we can put Lance's pump on. I've set you up there, so I hope you can see a bit of what I'm doing. It just depends how the job goes. I've got some, I've got the gasket of course. I've just got to check that hole on the gasket if there's one on that one. That's the only thing, but I've put the pump round and the top is now facing the right way. Seems alright. And I've turned the fuel off, that tap works. So, I've got my spanners down here. Hopefully some that I need. I've got a selection. Some are metric. And I've got some AFs and that, but I haven't brought them all because we don't need them all. So we'll just have a go at this. I don't know how long it's got to take, and I don't care. As I say, it's a lovely day today. Now yesterday I didn't video it, but it said it would be cool, and so I thought, oh, I'll just see if I can do 1 or 2 badges. You know, we need them. Well, that's come off alright, look. That one's 9/16. I remember my old sizes. In fact, it took me a long time to get used to metric sizes. Well, these aren't tight at all. So, we'll see how we go on. I don't know what sort of washers are on these. Obviously I've never had this out before. Well, that's a copper washer, and I think I've got one that size. That's just the fuel running out the filter, so we'll have to fill that up afterwards, won't we? So that's sort of out the way enough, and that's off. So I suppose so far can't complain, can we? Just bear with me. I've got to get a bit. I haven't got a rag. Right, I found a bit, so we can proceed. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a lovely day. In fact, it's hot in the sun, but it's not as hot as it was yesterday because, as I was saying, I lit the furnace up. Took ages to get going, and by the time it got going, the sun come out. So I was stood in, I don't know, it must be 140 degrees. Anyway, I went in and had a shower afterwards. So, oh, they're not tight. In fact, they were loose, so they've not been tightened up for a long time. Typical, got the socket stuck. Not much. Take this one out first. It wouldn't have fallen off because it's stuck on quite tight, as you can see. So anyway, I've made some rings and run out of coins now. So I've got plenty of those done. And I've got 3 BMC badges done yesterday. I've got those to clean up. Well, that's alright. That's all going fairly well. I'm trying to show you. I hope you can see some of this. As I say, it's a lovely day, but there we are, it's come off. I've just got to wind this one out by hand because it's, if I can, because it's you can't get the socket on the end of it by the look of it. This pump does work well, by the way. It's just the top, it twisted the top off, and when I took it off to clean the filter out, you probably saw, I don't know, did we video it? I can't remember. You probably saw that anyway. So we'll have to see. It's coming, this is. It's just, as you can see, there's quite a long bolt in there. There we are. That's come off. And there it is, look. There's the pump. And yes, the gasket's the same, so that's good news. That's interesting. I don't know if you can see that or not. If you look there, look. That gasket, there's another gasket behind it. Look. It's had a piece of rubber put on for some reason. That's interesting, isn't it? Hey, things people do. You don't need that, of course. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'll just stop it and I'll get cleaned up and then we'll put the other one on. Well, I've got everything cleaned up. Worryingly, this job seems to be going too well for this tractor. Anyway, I've got some, I mustn't drop them because I'm working the nettles. I got some new copper washers, but they're anyway, the one on the union for the outlet pipe is a small one and fits. I've took it off and it's clean, so I'm going to reuse that one, and I'll put one of these new ones on the inside. Oh, you're just out of shot, but you'll be able to see there. That'll be alright. I've just screwed the pump in just to save a little bit of time. So, if I can find my socket, the face cleaned up like new. You know, everything seems to be in fairly good order. Right, we'll screw the pump in, screw the bolts in, and hope everything seems to be going alright so far. Just had an interruption then, not a problem. They'll be tighter than when they came out. They were only just over finger tight. And I showed you that gasket, so there was another bodge there. Must be that old bloke. I'm sure he must have had arthritis or something, because nothing was properly tight on the... Anything he had done wasn't right. I don't want to be over tightening these, they just want to be tight. There we are. Yeah, that's that. Right, now we screw this union in, and I'll put a new washer on there. As I say, these are... I had a look at the packet, by the way, and they are 3/8 and stuff, but they're a bit big. But they'll seal alright, they fit alright, that's all that matters. They've only got to fit, haven't they? As long as the threads are the same, they are. Oh, we've got the right one, Lance. Go, spot on. Right, hold that in the middle. Got a spanner here that should fit this. It does. See, proper spanner that fits. There we are. That's on nicely. Now see if we can get this to screw on in the right place, because it seems a bit awkward. In fact, for some reason it's not quite square there, is it? And that won't go back anymore. Right, I'm just going to, what I need to do is put a... If I've got one, I haven't got one with me. Oh, it will. Yeah. All I have to do is just bend that down a fraction, because some ham-fisted idiot has got it wrong. grip going on, look. I'm doing it with my hand, so it's definitely alright. Yeah, that'll be alright. Right, so where was we? I can't remember. Oh, won't be too long a video, I hope, but you get to see that because I couldn't show much video at the time, did we? Doing all the major work, except what I did at home when I had time there. So hopefully we can show you a little bit, and there we are. That's on tight. So we've just got the Union one to go. I've left that one on there. I'll put a new one on the inside. Put that new one on the inside, which fits alright. I can hold it in the middle, and then all I've got to do is, without dropping everything, get that. So, saying that, did drop that washer off. Just a bit awkward because it doesn't quite, it lines up, but you just have to. There we are, look. Oh, not there now. Because, idiot me, I put the washer on the wrong side, look. There we are, now we're right. It was because I didn't have a washer on that side, wasn't it? There we are, now it's going, look. And we're in the right place because it's going with hand. See, if you screw bolts in the hand for a few threads, you know very well that they're in the right place. Now I just, oh, it's here, my 9/16 spanner, and just tighten this up, and I'll hold that in the middle. Hope you lads can see I'm trying to do it properly. Sometimes circumstances mean I can't, like one or two of my other jobs, but we can do it again. It's not the end of the world, is it? That's just dropped down a fraction. I just want it, there we are, want that to be in the middle, see, just for looks, that's all it is, just so it looks right, because there's no excuse. I've got a very short spanner, look, so we're not going to do any damage. So we'll try it at that, and if we'll try it at that, and turn that on. I'm going to have to refill the filter, obviously. Oh, it's pumping. Yeah. I'm going to have to loosen the screws on the other side. I'll take my camera. That's pumped up actually. So there we go. Right. I'll get cleaned up and we'll see what happens. Well, the battery's not very well up, so we'll see if we've got some of the air out, shall we? I don't know. Yeah, you can sort of see a bit far away, but we'll try that. See what happens. Might take the battery off and charge it up, or it might stop. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure now though, unfortunately, that, and I'll tell you why when I do things wrong, that valve that had a thin seat was a bit too thin, and it may fill in a bit, but I want things right. So I know what it is, number 2, I think it was number 2 inlet valve. So I'll run it a bit. Camera! Camera! That's my mate. So there you go. Anyway, so as you can see, we get the stick I get for not doing my job properly, but I did it as properly as I could given the circumstances, and it's not a big job, so we might do that at a show, or we may leave it a bit. It's not a big problem, it's just on tick over, you know. So get that injector pipe done, which we were going to do today but is not available today, and it either wants a new one of those or that reaming out, and I think then it should seal. So we may change that, because he put a new union on, well, another union on that end, not a new one. Took the one off. I didn't know how they work. They're like a plumbing, that's all they are. They're dead simple, but it's just got a slight drip, so there you go, that'll do. But the old girl runs, so it's better than it not running, isn't it, eh? Right, we'll see you down the road. Cheers again, Lance. You treble the price of the tractor now, look. How about that? See you later.